Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler. Welcome to Jerkin Around. As you can see, I just topped off a sample of beer. Most folks, when they get through tasting a beer, they'll have a cracker to cleanse the palate, or maybe a piece of cheese. Well, if they're hungry. But not me, not the Old Growler. I go right for the old beef jerky. Why do I do that? Well, I find that a little bit of beef jerky going along with a beer, the beef in there, really concentrated beef, gives the malt really something to work with. And a little bit of salt in there and a little bit of smoke, that can really get the hops excited. I learned that when I was doing wine tastings for Beverage Media magazine, and the vintners would put out cheese along with the wine, and the cheese would make the wine taste a little bit better. One day I went on a tasting and I decided not to try the cheese, just to try the wine. And my tasting notes were a little bit different than my colleagues. It was very interesting. All right, well, what do we have today? We've got from the Other Half Brewing Company. It is their last week we went around and got a triple-double. And that is a reference to basketball, triple-double. And that is because they released this just before the March Madness. It is it's worked with their Short Throw Brewing Company. It's a collaboration, and all of the tasting notes are right up there if you are interested. But what it is, it was a very hoppy beer, nicely done, full bodied. I gave it 4.5 as far as the ratings go. Now, let's see what happens when we have a little bit of beef jerky. Here we go. Nice concentrated beef flavor. A little bit of salt in there. Not too much smoke. Cheers. The malt in there really accentuates that beefy flavor. That is for sure. So is this a hit or a miss? It's definitely a hit. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up would be great. Share this with your friends, and the comment would be really appreciated. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, looking forward to seeing you next time on Jerkin Around.